We are live in Chicago. It's the doubles final. It's Mexico versus Mexico. 3 versus 1. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tim Baghurst, joining you for what could be an exciting match. I expect it will be. These two teams have been at it for quite some time. Mejia and Herrera have won the last two against Longoria Salas. But they're the 3 seeds. This is the LPRT. They're working their way up the rankings together. They are the current U.S. Open champions. But I think Longoria and Salas in the purple will have something to say about that. Mejia, she's been on court a lot this weekend. This is her 3rd final of the day, but she's seeking a win. She lost in the Open final this morning to Chilean Carla Munoz. Then she lost to Longoria in the back left, you can see. Now she wants a little revenge. Herrera on form and Mejia are the favorites, even though they are the 3 seeds. But you can never, ever count out this team in the back. Longoria, especially yesterday, just went on a tear and took over in their match to win and advance to the final. Tough to beat that. Herrera, forehand pinch winner. That's what she's known for. Zero serving 1. This is going to be an interesting back and forth match. I'd be shocked if it wasn't a long match. These two teams will go back and forth, I expect. Beautiful wide angle from Salas. Nod of the head from her coach, Jim Winterton, up in the back right of the court. Wow. Nice shot from Mejia. Shoulder high. Forehand pinch into the front corner. She's very, very good at pinches. Mm.
131.
Look at that from Longoria. Salas knew that Longoria wanted that.
131.
Longoria hitting on her forehand. Had Salas taken it. So this is, I think there was a little confusion from an earlier rally where I'm pretty sure Mejia thought that she got a point and it was called against her. Herrera puts it down left side.
1-1.
If you're just joining us, thanks so much for joining us. This is our last match of this tournament. So be sure to watch and share. Appreciate all your support wherever you're watching. Soft hands from Mejia.
1-2.
One serving 2. I think
Please don't bang on the glass. Thank you.
so, so one of the tournament organizers just got reprimanded for banging on the glass. Fantastic. Doug Halverson.
1-2.
Still 1-2. Skip ball Salas on the forehand side.
2-2.
The computer's now. Just kidding.
Flat from Mejia. Longoria wants to skip. I don't think she'll get this call. Well, Salas not looking happy, but I think it's more
3-2.
about the outcome. It was a good shot from Mejia. Mejia, my goodness. Let's take another look at that. She hit that jumping up shoulder high, and then it hit Longoria. Look at this. Kind of a tennis smash. Unorthodox, but it sure worked.
That's right. Give me in.
What's the call?
Replay. You have space.
Replay's the call.
Replay. 4-2.
And I'm joined by Commissioner TJ Bamba. You have a lot of responsibilities throughout the weekend. Take a breath.
You'll be tired.
5-2.
Well, when you ever get a chance to meet TJ, be sure to thank her for all she does behind the scenes to make these events happen.
Well, I appreciate that. That's not just me. There's so many people working at an event. Every event we go to, there's so many people that just work to make this all happen. So, we say the people who have the biggest empathy for tournament directors are other people who run tournaments, and that's it. Like, if you have never run one, you should thank your tournament director because it's hard work. It's a lot of work. Anyway, we have a timeout here called and a score of, I believe that's what,
6-2.
6-2, yeah.
So good start for Mejia and Herrera, and it's interesting how Mejia struggles against Longoria in singles, but in doubles, it's a different story.
Yes, very confident.
Well, we've been here all weekend. We've had a ton of matches, and just a reminder, in 3 weeks, 3 weekends, I should specify, we'll be here in Maryland.
Yes, the annual Christmas Classic, which is such a fun event. Karen Grizz and Mike Grizz are tournament directors running the event in Laurel at a lot of fun, a very fun club if you ever get a chance to play there. But so we will be there, and it's East Coast, pretty close to Baltimore as well as DC.
So if you are in that area, make the effort to come down, and even if you're not playing in the tournament, watch these ladies.
Yeah,
We've seen it this week where people are just amazed at how good these ladies can play.
Yes, I heard a lot of wows, and it's free to come and watch in Maryland. So come on by, come out and play too. There's also an amateur draw.
Look at that from Herrera. Good footwork to move up to the front. It was a Herrera Salas forehand, really. Back and forth they went until Salas went for the pinch. Herrera says, I can do it a little better. Longoria taking charge of that rally. Little nod of her head. Salas standing very far over to the right side. Smart from Herrera.
2-7.
When she does stand that far over Salas, she cannot serve down the line. So you would expect a Z on that if you're a receiver. Too good from Longoria. She's played so well all weekend.
3-7.
Herrera's going to appeal. No, she won't.
7-3.
That's too good. Excellent serve.
8-3.
Ceiling ball comes off the back wall. Herrera puts it down 8-3.
Second serve.
Short serve called there on Alexandra Herrera.
Oh my gosh.
9-3.
Wow, that's another kill
That-
from Herrera.
Well, actually, I also wondered if it skipped.
Longoria said it was good.
Yeah, okay. No appeal.
Longoria having some problems with this drive Z to the left side. But that's too good from Salas. Shake of her head.
10-3.
You see her little head shake there on the replay. Not that time Herrera got jammed on the left side. Side out.
3-10.
We saw this yesterday. Longoria and Salas were down 2-10 in game 2 in their match against Parilla and Enriquez. And they came back to win that second game. Some confusion in the middle of the court between Longoria and Salas. But that was a great shot from the right-sided player. Point for Salas and her teammate Longoria. What a good rally. Oh my goodness, Longoria, you saw the skip at the end. She had her opponents pinned on the left side.
Yes. You know what? Salas worked hard in that. She covered a lot of balls. She took the lead on that rally.
Too easy that time from Longoria. It wasn't a good serve, and it put Herrera on the back foot from the beginning. Mejia made the mistake, allowing Longoria one more shot. So here they come. That will be an avoidable hinder.
Hop out.
So an avoidable hinder called.
Penalty hinder.
We'll have an appeal.
Okay. Replay.
So
Wow, I'm
yeah,
really
it's generous.
shocked.
Yeah.
4-10.
I'm really surprised about that. Well, wherever you're watching, you can make the call. From my position, I thought an avoidable hinder would be called. It was, and then players decided to replay. Too good from Herrera. Salas going to the floor, but not able to get there before the second bounce. Difficult for Longoria.
10-4.
What a lead here for the serving team. I mean, I'm not too surprised. They're an excellent team. They've won 2 events here, pro events already this season. The only one they didn't win, the Virginia Beach event, was an event that Monte Mejia couldn't make it to. So, and actually Alexander was supposed to come, but they had so much flooding in Monterey, she was unable to make it. Samantha and Paula barely made it to that event.
Soft hands from Mejia.
12-4. Timeout.
Timeout on the court. It's the second and final timeout taken by Samantha Salas and Paula Longoria. It's been a great event here at Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club. We do want to thank the local sponsors as well as the LPRT sponsors, Head Pen Racquetball, using the green ball on the LPRT, as well as Gearbox Racquetball. Locally, though, we want to say thank you to Platte Hill Nursery, as well as Anthony's Pizza, KWM Gutterman, Papa Nicholas Coffee, and some individual sponsors, including Rick Seberg, Luck Mehta, and John O'Donnell Jr. Herrera and Mejia smiling down here. Well, why wouldn't you? You're up 12-4. A lot of conversation going on over further on the right side between Salas and her coach, Jim Winterton. Longoria, well, she's not even on the court
I'm in.
or in the area of the court. That's interesting. This is definitely, we're seeing a changing of the guard. Longoria and Salas have dominated the LPRT doubles for years. But we're seeing a change. We mentioned this. Herrera and Mejia have not lost this season in doubles. So here we go, 12-4.
Second serve. 13-4.
So we're going to miss from Herrera as the ball hits the sidewall glass. It's very hard to pick up sometimes on this court.
Yes, I've seen more players swing and miss this event than I have in a really long time. They're just losing the ball.
Mejia's so smart in the middle. Up when she's in the service box,
14-4.
she is so dangerous.
Second serve.
Second serve coming up for game point 14-4. Mejia puts it down, and just like that, well, I knew it would be a battle, and we've had some really good rallies, but the scoreline, 15-4. Well, we'll take a break. Players will have 2 minutes. We'll see what Longoria and Salas come up with. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Hey, have you met us? We are the Women's Senior Masters Racquetball Association. We are in our 4th decade of promoting racquetball as the sport of a lifetime. Who are our members? Women 35 to 100 who love to compete while having fun and making lasting friendships. Once a year in January, we have a tournament, banquet, and fundraiser. No more one and done. For top level or intermediate skills, we have all round robin events in 5-year age increments. Singles and doubles lovers will find their perfect division. Check us out online or enter today.
Welcome back, everybody. So, 2 minutes can change everything. I have a feeling that it might in this court. Longoria Salas just didn't play their best. Mejia and Herrera did.
0-0.
It's interesting serve. So going down the center, was trying. She backed up and hit her forehand, but almost trying to go to Munsey's backhand.
0-0.
Mejia and Herrera have played together a lot. It's not like who's going to take this. Mejia will always take that.
Right. Oh, but I thought maybe they were aiming for Mejia's backhand as opposed to her forehand.
Please don't strike the ball for rally. 1-0.
So 1 serving 0. Too good from Salas that time.
1-0.
Let's take another look. She backs up and really steps into this one. And does it again.
in. Big, big
2-0.
forehand.
Wayne Lorenz, Timothy St. Clair, tournament control, please.
0-2.
Ortega, tournament control. Tony Garcia, tournament
Z-
control.
0 serving 2. Is that the right score?
We'll find out here in a second. We'll get a score check.
0-2.
So yes.
Okay. Great shot. Herrera, in particular,
2-0.
so Winterton is having a discussion about the score.
Which the players didn't seem to question.
No. But
So-
then it goes back to
3-0.
maybe they didn't hear it. I don't know. But it's as it is, it's now 3-0. I mean, you go with what the referee calls.
Right. And they could certainly appeal that. I mean,
Exactly.
they could appeal that wasn't the right score.
That's a great point, TJ. Line judges are here to address situations like this. Mejia got that one wrong. She hasn't hit many of those wrong.
3-0.
Half out. Great shot, Mejia.
4-0.
So now we're going to have an appeal over the score. And so the score, according to our official, is 4-0, and there will be an appeal.
4-0. They're appealing that they have 1 point.
So that's
4-0.
2 no calls. So call stands. It's 4-0. This is one of those situations where the referee is kind of being spoken to by a coach, and
4-0.
it's the right thing. You appeal. If you don't win the appeal, then that is what it is. Salas with the power, really going for that wide angle.
4.
Side out 0-4. It's a little drama to start the second game. Saw that wide angle getting past Herrera. I thought Mejia might make it. She didn't. Did she make that? No.
0-4.
Half out.
No, that was a tough wraparound.
Yeah, I thought she just got there, but from our view, it's very hard to see the front left corner. Salas has to cover that. She was almost there. It's her.
4
We've
0.
mentioned this before. Favorite shot from Herrera is that forehand pinch into the left corner.
5 0.
5 serving 0. 6 serving 0.
6 0.
Take another look at this. Just kissing that glass and the floor, cracking out.
Second serve. Half out. 6 0.
So penalty hinder called there on Monte Mejia. No argument from anybody on that.
Wow. Herrera just really stepped in and blasted that ball
7
back.
0.
She did. I would say it was right. I would say that was right to her though. But she did put it away. Wow.
Soft hands from Longoria.
0 7.
Doubles is fun to watch.
It really is.
It's such a different dynamic in there.
The tactics are more intricate.
It's fast. It's powerful.
Great pickup from Herrera. What a good rally. Longoria
Skip
skips
ball.
it.
4 7.
0-7. So I think Longoria is going to get a technical.
Is that what she? I can't hear what she's
Yeah,
saying.
well, she already
so-
received a warning for the same thing.
Yeah.
0 7.
No, it must have been a warning.
I would.
Herrera, I gotta give some credit to Herrera. She's moving really well today.
This
She's-
weekend, I would
She
say.
picked up some balls that she
yes.
normally wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if she's working more off court with her fitness training, footwork training, both. I think when you say their name, that means they're gonna skip a ball.
It's the commentator's curse, TJ.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And skip ball.
3 7.
Winterton has gone upstairs
Yeah.
to communicate.
We talk about that a lot. How intense it is for coaches off the court.
7 3.
Every one of them. I really want to put a video clip of all the coaches together and their what they do off court. They pull their hair, they rub their hands, they pace, they just
7 3.
throw their hands up. It's funny. Very stressful for coaches.
Herrera puts it down on her forehand.
8-3.
8 serving 3. Really get a good view of this. Really stepped into that. Guides it into the front left corner.
Three 8.
So we've seen some momentum shift. They're starting to come back into this. Let's see if they can do it again. 2 servers. Salas sticking with this serve down the middle. Skip ball, Herrera. We haven't said that a lot
No.
in this match, and that means that Herrera and Mejia are playing well.
Well, and she doesn't skip a lot of balls. She just doesn't. She, especially if she's set. If the ball's to her, she sets her feet. She's just so consistent. And there she does put that one away.
4-8.
We've seen a lot of doubles matches over the last few months, and I think it's fair to say that these two are the two best teams on the LPRT.
Yeah, they're repeat finalists here. I can't remember the last time Paolo and Samantha weren't in a doubles final.
Oh!
Oh, she missed it the first time.
Tough. Keep it going. Let's go.
5-8.
Attention all tournament players, we can use your referees here to keep the tournament running on time.
5 serving 8, coming back, Longoria and Salas. Mejia
We would love
and
to hear
Herrera
volunteer to referee.
have kind of lost that momentum they had.
Robin, please referee.
What's the call?
Replay.
Huh, I couldn't see the ball because
Let's take another look at this.
¿Quieres apelar?
Can you see the ball from there?
¿Cuál es tu apelación?
Well, this is where Rodriguez, our official, is just asking.
Is saying that the ball was past her.
So one disagrees and one agrees. So the call stands. It will be a replay.
So was that a pass? Was that shot a pass?
Or past, it was saying past Longoria so that she wouldn't be able to get it.
Past Herrera, you mean? Herrera was the one impeded.
No, Longoria was the one impeded, saying
yeah.
she could get it.
Okay.
That will be an avoidable hinder.
Side out.
Salas doesn't like it, but it's the correct call. At least in my opinion, and the referees, and
Yeah,
no
argument,
appeals.
no appeal.
Good pickup, Herrera. Wow. Oh no. Skip ball.
Skip ball.
I think Herrera was hoping for a good shot.
8-5.
8 serving 5. They've been stuck here for a little while.
That's it. That's it. Keep it going.
5-8.
5 serving 8. Herrera and Mejia making a few more unforced errors now.
Right.
See if Salas sticks with this serve down the middle. She does. And earns a point. Herrera was there.
Yeah,
but
that's,
another error.
Yeah, I'm going to say I guess she lost it on the glass because typically that's a shot she's going to roll into that front left corner.
6-8.
Another point. 7-8.
7-8.
No timeouts taken in this second game.
Ooh.
That was something. Let's take another look at that. Herrera, Mejia taking a timeout. I think this was interesting because Salas deliberately served to the left of middle, right? I'm going to keep going over and see how far Mejia will go to the left side
take that
to
shot.
take that shot. So timeout on the court gives us an opportunity to remind you we'll be in Maryland in 3 weeks. And of course, go to lprtour.com to see the schedule. Lots coming after the new year as well.
So we'll be in Maryland. A lot of events on the second half of our schedule, our spring schedule. So, take a look at our website, lprtour.com, and check that out. See if the LPRT will be in your area and come out and play the amateur side of that event, or just come out and watch these great players. They're pretty amazing online, but they're even better in person. You can also find photos and recaps from our past events, and our rankings are also on our website. If you ever have interest in having the LPRT come to your neighborhood, you can reach out to me, TJ, at lprtour.com. Also a way to contact us on our website as well. So we're back in. Okay. Different return there for Mejia. Wow.
Same outcome.
Wow. Salas really, really crunching that ball into that front right corner, rolling it out.
But Mejia was able to attack that ball.
9-8.
Didn't go to the ceiling. 9-8, Longoria Salas lead, looking to take this to a tiebreaker. Side out.
8-9.
Skip ball.
It's a big wraparound to set up Salas, which right now, after those big hits by Salas, I don't know that I'd be setting up her forehand.
Longoria crushes one. It's a side out. No points earned by Mejia and Herrera. They've been stuck at 8 for quite a while. Oh my gosh, Salas.
That's 3.
Yeah.
She just crushed
10-8.
into that, pinch rollout into that front corner.
Half out. This time Herrera hits a winner. Back and forth we go. This is a very, very tight match. Good pickup from Salas. Wow, that's a really good rally. Mejia controlling the middle, really dictating the play, pushing Salas and Longoria, who did really well, actually, to stay in that point until Mejia put it away. But look at the soft touch from Longoria. Not a great serve from Herrera. Another skip from the 3 seeds. They weren't doing that in game 1.
Different return again. She's trying something different.
Right, stepping in and hitting that, not letting it come deep and being forced to go to the ceiling.
Right, putting both of them, Herrera and Mejia, in the back of the court when they do that. I like the aggressiveness.
Oh.
Point.
Boy.
So we will. Okay, we're getting an appeal, but we need to find out what the appeal is for. It was for a swing that happened earlier than that.
Counting in there for Paul and Samantha. And Monty's appealing that on the previous shot, it should have been a replay because Samantha was in her way.
So there's just a little a clarification, which was, look, forget the last shot, the shot before that. Mejia is asking for a replay. And both line judges overturned the official, so we will have a replay.
Okay. So that was a little confusing because the first thing the referee said was, my call was a penalty hinder.
Right.
And then she said, but they're asking for something prior
Right.
on the rally before that. So that was a little confusing.
Right.
I mean, I'm glad the line judges
Asked for
asked for
clarification. That was good. Excellent serve. Salas. Look at how she strides forward.
12-8.
That was a great shot. Marches over. 3 points away from a tiebreaker. 12 serving 8.
Eight 12.
8 serving 12.
You know,
Excuse me, go ahead.
I was going to say, talking about tiebreakers, the U.S. Open match that Herrera and Mejia won did go tiebreaker. And so did the match in Mexico when these two teams played each other.
Frustration from Salas that time.
9-12.
Benjamin Horner, Edwin Miller.
Finally, a point for Herrera and Mejia. They've been stuck at 8 for the last 10 minutes or so.
Replay.
Replay is a good call.
Replay. 9-12.
I think Salas could have got a racket on that. Herrera ducking under Mejia's shot. Beautiful wide angle. So in that situation, Salas is up deeper than she normally is to cover the pinch of Herrera, which is her favorite shot. This time Herrera saw that and said, okay, no pinch this time, wide angle because I know how far up you are. Smart shot.
Longoria repeatedly popping that ball back up to the ceiling until she gets the perfect setup.
Crazy shot.
10-12.
We're seeing some tremendous racquetball. Great defense to control the power, especially of Herrera and Salas. But Longoria is taking charge.
12-10.
12-10, 3 points away still. Salas lines up for the drive Z. Mejia tries to just flick one into the right corner.
13-10.
She was kind of moving like an inward out shot when she hit that. That was a good drive Z.
Good pickup, Herrera. That's too good from Salas.
14-10.
14 serving 10, game point, looking for the tiebreaker. Wow, there's some emotion from Mejia. Are we having an appeal? We're having an appeal.
I did not see a court hinder. Paul is appealing that there was a
Okay,
court
so
hinder.
a court hinder.
So call stands.
Side out. I mean, tap out. 14-10.
I didn't see any appeal during the rally.
No, I didn't notice a funny bounce, so.
It's really hard to, as a line judge, to make a call against the official when. Let's finish this rally. Oh my gosh.
Crazy, nobody's putting it down.
Wow.
What a good rally to end game number 2 and push this match to a tiebreaker. This is too much fun to watch to be done now. So well done by both teams. We'll take a little break here and we'll be back live and for the tiebreaker in just 2 minutes.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better in racquetball and in life. They teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1, obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
TJ, it's what we wanted, a tiebreaker, first to
Yes,
11.
again, too much fun. A good match. That's what you want. You want to see it. You don't want it to be over yet. We want 11-10 tiebreaker. Whoever wins.
Salas starts it. That forehand pinch has really started to work in the second game, and now tiebreaker. Side out 0-0.
Yeah, it's a smart shot. Alexander probably doesn't move forward as quickly as these other players, so pinch into that right front is a good choice.
Soft shot from Mejia, showing you don't always have to crush the ball to win a point. Oh, Salas just got caught.
She almost ate it.
0-0.
Well, it was right at her face. Great get. Wow, team effort. So Salas is saying that the ball hit, I think, Monte's skirt.
Really hard to see that.
I didn't notice anything like that, but
Michael is point. Paul and Samantha are appealing that the ball hit Monse.
So the end of that is that call stands. One agreed, one couldn't see. Very hard to pick up something unless it's a clear deviation of the ball. Sorry. Herrera was going for it. Mejia called her off of it. Skip
right,
ball.
it was pretty deep in that back corner. That was a smart shot by Longoria. Both Herrera and Mejia were moving forward, and she just Z'd it to the backcourt. Pass on the right side.
Longoria was over on that right side.
All the way over on that wall.
So they're having a conversation up at the front. This is a very, very tactical battle.
And two excellent doubles teams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no question. There's that pinch again. Samantha hitting that very well.
One serving one.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of new for her. I mean, I see Salas, generally speaking, she blasts the ball, a lot of down the lines, a lot of cross course, a lot of just rolling the ball out. But I feel like pinches, especially into that right corner in doubles, that's something I haven't seen her do so often.
That will be an unavoidable hinder.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that's the right call. I'm surprised that Longoria would even look to. Oh my!
Well, they will.
Wow, they need to go back and look at this video.
Yeah, this is a wasted appeal.
Penalty hinder. Paul and Samantha are appealing that it was just a replay.
She's saying the ball was too high. That's.
Their appeal is that the ball was too high. Yes.
So the call is going to stand. That's
yeah,
not part of the rule.
right. You don't need to clarify why you're asking that. Was it an appeal? Was it a penalty or not? I mean, that's the line judges can judge whether they thought it was not a penalty hinder.
Right, and it being too high is not part of the rules of a
No,
penalty
it
hinder.
is not. It's straight in. Take away the straight in or the cross court. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I've seen too many players roll out a ball from shoulder height, so.
Herrera going to the right side. Mejia likes it. Tells her partner, that's it.
So Alexandra Herrera this
She's
time
stepping
going.
up.
Yeah, and this time she's the one that goes into that front right corner. We have a timeout from Longoria and Salas. Yeah, this is great. Great match. I just want to give a shout out again to our major sponsors here. Platte Hill Nursery, our title sponsor, Platte Hill, who was a big sponsor last year and upped his sponsorship to bring the LPRT back to Chicago again this year. So we give a big shout out to him. Thank you. Papa Nicholas Coffee, who has provided coffee all weekend. And I tell you,
We've made good use of
those
that.
Keurigs have been
Yep.
busy. They actually wore one out and had to get another one. KWM Gutterman, Keith Miner. We thank Keith. Keith is just so big and involved in racquetball and is also a very good player.
Yeah, excellent player.
I've never been on the court with him and got to play
I have.
against him.
It didn't
I'm
go well for
sorry.
me.
Sorry. Yeah, he was a very good player. A lot of fun doubles matches this weekend. And also Rick Seberg. We also had a lot of other sponsors and food sponsors. Anthony's Pizza, Alak Mehta,
4-1.
John O'Donnell Jr. So just big shout out to all that made it possible for the LPRT to get here. Oh boy.
So this is a tough call. Either way, it's going to be a hard call.
Replay.
Wow, you can see.
Yeah, she thought about it.
My call is replay. Paul is appealing that it. My call is replay. Paul is appealing that it should be a penalty hinder.
So both line judges disagree. Now Mejia wants a little chat. You can see.
I think she was asking the serve.
Oh, that's, yeah, I agree.
Serve?
Who was the server?
Yeah.
Like, is it half out or side out? 4 serving 1. Great wide angle from Salas. I want to go back to that hinder. The reason it was an avoidable hinder, the ball, Herrera wasn't in the way of Paola's swing, but screened the ball coming off the back wall.
The reason it wasn't, right? The reason it wasn't an avoidable hinder.
No, it was an avoidable hinder. Replay was overturned.
Yeah, okay.
Replay. 1-4.
Yeah, I can see why the referee hesitated though, because
It's a tough call to make in that corner.
She wasn't taken away straight in or cross court, and it was a tough shot coming in there, but no way Paola could even swing.
Yeah,
so.
either way, one team is going to be appealing that. Good cover by Herrera. That will be an avoidable hinder too.
It should be.
It's a good call.
Wow. You can tell they're hitting a lot of wide angles, a lot of wraparounds. They're just getting in the way more than usual. I don't see this though as often.
It's a tense situation. Soft hands, Herrera. One of the things that happened during that rally before that we were talking about, Mejia communicating to her partner where to go. It's going here, and she was pointing to that corner. Herrera got the ball back.
Anticipation.
Yeah. Longoria. Herrera missed it. Got the setup she wanted. It was almost too easy. Oh my goodness. Salas, how did she do that? Sometimes you've just got to get a racket on it.
1-4.
And athleticism. Powerful player right there.
Well, let's see what happens. I mean, that can change momentum completely. Too good from Longoria, reverse pinch winner, up in the encroachment box.
2-4.
3-4.
Yeah, Herrera back a little too far in the court there. There's no way she was going to get to that.
Well, Herrera did, Mejia did miss her shot down the right side, and it put Salas in a really good attacking position. So, Herrera taking that. That's too good.
And Herrera, the one that gets the full-on setup, and she, again, great shooter.
No question, that's her forte.
Yeah, she just needs that. She just needs to get to that point.
Court hinder. Replay.
Wow.
3-4.
Well, she didn't appeal it, Longoria. Excellent reverse pinch winner for Mejia that time. But going back to that court hinder, though, I think Mejia should have appealed, got her hand up a little bit faster. She took the shot after she skipped it. Kind of, I want the court hinder.
Yeah, but I mean, a court hinder's a court hinder. A referee should have
Agreed.
made a call as soon as she saw it, right?
Well, nope.
I don't think.
4-3.
Replay 4-3. Mejia had an opportunity to hit a better shot than she did. Smart from Longoria. Little flick of the wrist to the right.
4-3.
Mejia went left.
She was running, I mean, full speed forward on that. She was definitely out of position.
Salas really going at that glass on the left side, jamming Herrera. No points earned. All square 4-4. Very, very tight tiebreaker. What a good match this has turned out to be. Players playing very close to each other.
Oh, skip off.
4-4.
This is either team's match. 4-4 here in the tiebreaker.
Second serve.
Salas with a skip. Looks to the ceiling.
4-4. Replay.
Watch. I gotta see it again. Oh, Longoria. I love it.
Tenía tiempo para llevarla. Si quieren, pueden apelarla. Okay, that's a technical.
So, technical given for Longoria. I didn't hear what she said, and now Salas is not happy about it. So here's the thing. Herrera had no opportunity to go get that ball because Longoria was in front of her.
Right.
And so you could argue a screen. You could argue just a hinder. Either way, I think if we go back and watch that again.
4-3.
My only question, because I couldn't see the ball, was did the ball crack and roll out?
I don't think it did.
That I couldn't
And you've
see
got to
it,
give
so
the
I
player
don't,
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
They're athletes.
Yes.
They can cover so much court.
Yes, unless the ball just rolls out and there's no chance that a player could get to it. And if that's what Longoria was arguing, I understand.
Smart shot from Longoria into the open space. Didn't quite reach the wall.
3-4.
Have to say, kudos to the referee for calling the technical.
Yes.
These
Absolutely.
are the rules.
Absolutely.
You need to respect the referee, the players, everybody. And when that is not happening, there are rules in place for it. So
It's a tough job.
it is. Oh, gosh, it's extremely difficult. Any of you who've officiated will understand that.
Yes.
It's so hard, especially in doubles, to make the call right every time, which is why line judges are in place.
Cracked out off the back wall.
Herrera does like taking the ball off the back wall. She's very good at that.
Yo no vi court hinder.
I mean, Salas and Longoria may be running out of appeals. You're allowed 3 used appeals.
Used appeals, right. I didn't think that was a court hinder. I thought it cracked out on the back, like, wall floor.
And so as a player, you got to think about that as you go through towards 10. I certainly recommend leaving an appeal available for that match point if it comes to it.
Isn't the rule that you can appeal the last point of a game?
Not in IRF. No bonus appeals.
Okay. the IRF is still a little bit new to me, so we are learning. So we have switched over for the first time in a long time this season.
6-4.
6 serving 4, timeout. So all the kind of drama seems to have favored Longoria and Salas. Yes, they lost a point, but they've come back and they've won 3 in a row. So good timeout from Mejia Herrera. This is the last match here in Lombard, Illinois. We're just outside the city of Chicago. It's been a great event, lots of action, and TJ, it was a very big draw in the singles, and we saw quite a bit of upset, a few upsets in that draw.
Yeah, very exciting weekend. I would actually claim this as an upset weekend here in Chicago for singles. We ended up with Longoria facing off against Monte Mejia, first time pro finalist. We had three of our top 7 players out of the draw by the quarterfinals. Even our number 2 player, Maria Jose Vargas, lost to Mejia in the quarters. Yeah, just an interesting weekend. Natalia Mendez not made it to the final after beating Jessica Priya. Jessica Priya beat Samantha Salas in the round of 16. It's just a crazy weekend. Be really interesting to see what happens in Maryland at our next stop, 3 weeks away. I think the doubles draw was pretty straightforward. This is there's no surprise that these teams are here. This is the number 1 and 3 seeds. Although, again, Herrera and Mejia won 2 events already this season, including the U.S. Open. So, no surprise. All right, we're back in still the tiebreaker. Longoria Salas serving right now, 6-4. Game is 2-11, win by 1. A serve by Longoria.
7-4.
Side out.
4-7.
Herrera, Mejia need points. Too good.
How about 4-7?
Short serve.
Longoria, you saw how she set up for that pinch.
7-4.
Mejia not able to get there. She's put a lot of time on this court today and yesterday especially. So Salas will ask for the court hinder.
I did not see a court hinder. Samantha's appealing there was a court hinder.
So replay is the call, which is one disagreed, one said they didn't see, and
Right.
so it's a replay, which is what they were asking for in the first place.
Right. It's tough.
Yep.
Doubles, there's 4 people in there. The ref is behind the court. They just can't see everything.
Great shot, Salas, down the right side.
8-4.
8-4. 3 points away from this title. I think this is the right call.
Yes. I think if Alexandra had swung, she would have been clear.
I'm not sure she wanted to swing. That was a high ball. Maybe a little more hopeful than expectant, which is why they didn't appeal. Salas consistently serving down the middle. But a half out. Herrera buries it into the front left corner. 8-4, just 3 points away. Longoria and Salas.
I thought it was good.
You had the best angle in the house.
You have one more appeal if you want.
That's pretty perfect from Herrera.
4-8.
Okay, Herrera, Mejia. 4-8. Longoria will be looking for something.
Half out. My call is a penalty hinder. Monty's appealing that it should only be a replay.
One disagrees, one agrees. Call stands. We've had lots of drama in this match, TJ, more than all weekend combined.
There's a lot at stake. I mean, Longoria Salas were pretty upset about losing the pro doubles final at the U.S. Open. That was our last event, so they're back to take back the title.
There's title on the line. There's also a lot of prize money too, and you know it makes a big difference for these athletes. But yes, I agree. I think this is more about asserting dominance in who is the best doubles team in the world. Great footwork from Longoria, but it was too good for Mejia.
That just cracked out.
8-4.
Longoria's footwork is something else. Oh my goodness. Salas Longoria just
4-8.
coming together in the middle.
Rackets collided.
Both of them check their rackets to make sure they're still good to go. Look at how Salas was ready for that pinch. She was up there. She covered it.
4-8.
She earned the half out. Another skip from Herrera.
8-4.
Still no points earned. They've had 2 iterations where they haven't scored. Mejia and Herrera. Longoria and Salas, they're scoring bit by bit by bit and getting up there.
Chipping away.
Let's not forget, they were at 3-4. It was 4-4. They got the technical, went back to 3, and now they've won 6 in a row. Skip from Salas, half out. Wow. Oh my
That was
goodness.
a great Great attempt there by Samantha Salas.
Incredible athleticism from Samantha Salas. Look at that. Wow. So 4-9. Herrera Mejia just cannot score a point when they serve. They're getting in the service box. Let's see if they try something different. Herrera's serve straight down the glass was quite effective early in this match.
Longoria had her hand up. I'm not sure what she's asking for.
She's asking for the court hinder. I didn't see it, said the referee.
Palace appealing there was a court hinder.
So one disagrees, one does not see. So a replay, just like last time.
Yeah,
The line judges get what the.
Yes, it's interesting that the referee on the referee's side also couldn't see. They just can't see it. I mean, you can't call something you don't see.
Finally, Herrera earns a point. Through the legs for Mejia.
Good get by Salas.
Oh my goodness, Mejia.
Unforced error there. That's unusual for her.
Another long rally. These players will be tired tonight.
Mejia, I think, she's gonna be in the most pain.
This is our third match, in case you're just joining us.
Today,
yeah. 5 yesterday. And this is our second tiebreaker of the day.
5 yesterday and three pro matches on Friday. I don't know if she played open on Friday or not. Probably.
Yep.
I'm exhausted just watching.
Excellent serve. The return was equal. Another point, a little fist pump from Herrera. That's what they lead, a little emotion. Timeout on the court. I like the timeout taken by Longoria and Salas in this situation.
I give Longoria credit. She definitely uses her timeouts. She uses her timeouts. She uses her appeals. Although her coach, Fran Davis, isn't here right this minute, she's smart. She's been here so many times.
Well, and it comes from the longevity of working with the same coach for a long time, and so you develop that relationship. If you know, what would my coach say?
Right.
Probably this, this, and this. Okay, let me try and execute that. And I will say as well that, because we live stream these matches, we're about a minute delayed between what we say and what the audience see and hear. It allows coaches to provide some input on their phones. Players will sometimes call their coaches during a timeout, and it really provides a different dimension to what used to be, which was get on the court, go play, and let me know how it goes.
Yeah, lucky if you have your coach there or not.
Time in.
So time in, 7 serving 9. Mejia stays on the court. This has been such a fascinating match. If you're just joining us, Herrera Mejia really controlled the first, winning 15-4. Really didn't do too much wrong. And then Longoria Salas were down in game 2, came back and won it 15-10.
7-9.
Last 3 points have been won by Mejia and Herrera. Skip ball Mejia, timeout worked, side out, 2 points away.
So 9-7. A close tiebreaker.
Wow. We saw it coming. Her whole body moved to hit that forehand pinch. It was a loose return for Mejia.
Yeah, set up in the center of the court, and Longoria is going to bury that. This is match point.
Salas will shoot.
Oh,
Skip ball.
no.
My goodness.
10-7.
One match point saved. Can they save another?
Same serve. Oh,
Skip ball, Herrera.
And a new doubles champion team for this season. Paula Longoria, Samantha Salas wins here in Chicago. Thank you for joining us live. We'll have some trophy presentations up next on the main court if you're around. And we will see everybody back for LPRG matches live in Maryland in 3 weeks.